Dr. Drutman, then I want to bring Vice Chair Timmons in the conversation. Can you speak a little bit about how this would work? You know, how would adding seats to the chamber and reapportionment work? And you made kind of passing reference to maybe not using single member districts, but having a different approach. I was hoping you could say a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so, I think in addition to increasing the size of the House, we ought to think about increasing the size of districts to go from single member to proportional multi-member districts, 3 to 5 members per district. And I think one of the challenges in this moment of our politics is, things have become so deeply divided. Hyper-partisan polarization is real. It's a tremendous problem, and there's just a tremendous amount of gamesmanship that is going on in trying to crush the other side. I mean, I'm watching in horror as I see the DCCC putting money to elect the most extreme Republicans, but within the single member district with a zero-sum winner-take-all election, you win by disqualifying the other side. And one way to disqualify the other side is to have their side be the most extreme. Now, that's, I think, an incredibly dangerous and dumb game, but it is the logic of our single-member system and the binary choice that it forces. Now, you imagine, if you 3 or 5 member districts, it's not zero-sum. It's not winner-take-all anymore. You have a diversity of representatives who represent the larger diversity of that district. I mean, you all represent very diverse districts, and I know you work very hard to try to represent all of your constituents, but ideologically, values-wise, demographically, there's some constituents who it's hard for you all to represent, even if we did increase the size of the House and thus reduce the size of the district. So I think if we had proportional multi-member districts where 3 or 5 members represented a district and split up the district and represented different constituents and different perspectives, we would have less of this binary zero-sum that is really destroying the ability of Congress and our government to work. We see more conservative Democrats, more liberal Republicans, maybe some new parties, new perspectives represented, and you combine that with increasing the size of the House. I think you create a Congress that is just much more representative of the diversity and pluralism in this country, and I think much better able to work out some complex compromises, because everything is not, we've got to crush the other side because they're evil. And that's the mindset that I think is really overwhelming the ability of this Congress to function. And it's terrifying where this is leading.